Dear students, welcome to Dhaka Online School. I hope all of you are very fine at your home and you are ready with your math copy and book. I am going to take class for English version students today and you can share this class with your friends as much as you can so that your friends can also be benefited. Okay, so let's go. Let's start our class. Here I will take a class of class 6 on exercise 4.1. In our previous class, we have learned about some algebraic terms, like we have seen algebraic symbols and then variables, algebraic operations, algebraic expressions, terms, coefficients and indices. So we have learned algebraic symbols, variables and algebraic operations in our last class, and today we are going to learn about algebraic expressions, terms and coefficients. So what is algebraic expression? So a definition is the meaningful combination or arrangement of the numbers and the operational signs are called the algebraic expression. So I can explain it with an example. Here you can see this is 5x, 5 times of x. Here this 5 is a number and the x is a variable. These two number and variable are combined with a multiplication operation. Like here there is no sign, that means we can understand here multiplication is occurred here. So 5 times of x. So this has a meaning. What is this meaning? Is this is the 5 times of x. So meaningful combination or arrangement of numbers and the operational signs. So operational signs are what operation occurs here? It is multiplication here, are called an algebraic expression. Here another example is 2x plus 3y. So here you can see 2x means 2 times of x and 3y means 3 times of y. These two products are combined with these two products are added here in this algebraic expression. So this has also an meaning. And here is another example, 2x plus 3y minus 3z. So this 3z is subtracted from the total of this 2x plus 3y. So this is also an algebraic expression. And here another example is 3b into c minus y. And 2x divided by 2y plus 9x minus y. Here all the examples of algebraic expression. You can see the meaningful combination or arrangement of numbers and operational signs here. And now terms. So what is terms? Each part of the algebraic expressions linked with the addition and the subtraction sign is known as the term of the expression. You have to be very careful about whenever you are finding a term in an algebraic expression that terms are connected or linked or attached with plus or minus sign. No multiplication and division sign. They will be attached with plus sign or minus sign. Let me explain more with this example. You can see here is an algebraic expression 4x and here is another expression 3y. These two expressions are linked or attached with a plus sign. So we can say in this algebraic expression there are two terms. There are two terms in this algebraic expression. So one term is 4x. 4x, this is one term, and 3y, this is another term, because these two terms are linked with a plus sign. Which sign? Plus sign. That's why in this expression we can see there are two terms, because our definition of terms says that the algebraic expression will be linked with a plus sign or minus sign. Here we can see here is plus sign. That plus sign linked these two algebraic expression. Another example you can see here, 7a minus 2b. So this is an algebraic expression, and here you can see minus sign is between these two algebraic expression. So 7a will be a term and 2b will be another term, and these two terms are linked or attached with a minus sign. And here in this example, 5x plus 3y divided by c plus 4b into 2y. Here you can see there is a division sign and multiplication sign as well. But what are the terms over here in this algebraic expression? When we are finding terms in the algebraic expression, we will always look for plus sign and minus sign. So here is a plus sign, so before this plus sign we have 5x, so this will be a term, and after this plus sign there is this whole division operation occurred here. So this 3y divided by c, this whole division operation will be considered as one term, not two terms here, because there is division sign. We will not consider division sign to find out terms. So here you can see 5x is a term and 3y divided by c is another term. And here you can see also a plus sign. So before plus sign we have already find out this 3y divided by c is a term, and after this plus sign you can see 4b into 2y. This 4b into 2y, which operation is occurred in this 4b and 2y? Multiplication operation. So this whole thing will be considered, this whole multiplication or product will be considered as one term. So how many terms are there in this expression? There are three terms that we can say 5x is a term, and this 3y divided by c is a term, and this 4b into 2y is also a term, because this 5x and this division is linked with this plus sign, and this division operation and this product also linked with a plus sign. That's why these three are the terms in this algebraic expression. So here is another example of algebraic expression, that is 4x. How many terms are here in this expression? You can say there is you can see here no plus or minus sign, so there is only one term in this algebraic expression. So how many terms? One term. And here you can see in this example 2x plus 3y. So how many terms are there? So these 2x and 3y are linked with a plus sign. So 2x is a term and 3y is another term. So how many terms are there? There are two terms in this algebraic expression. So this kind of expression, those have two terms, that kind of expression we can say also it is a binomial. What is the name of this kind of expression? Binomial. And here a minus 2b plus 4c. So here you can see a minus sign and plus sign. So how many terms are here? A, 2b and 4c. So three terms are here. So these kinds of expression, those have three terms also. They have also a name. That name is trinomial. What is the name of this kind of expression? That is trinomial. So in your math book, exercise 4.1, there is a question number 3. How many terms are there in the expression 4x plus 5y divided by 7x minus 3x into 9y, and what are they? So question asks for how many terms are over in this question, in this expression, and what are they? You have to also find out the terms here. So I'm explaining a little bit more. Like the expression is written over here, and this 4x is a term because this is linked with plus sign, and this whole division is also a term because this division, or you can say the quotient of this division, is linked with the plus sign. And here this 5, so here 5y divided by 7x is also a term, and uh, here 3x into 9y, this is also a term because here it is a multiplication sign, so this product is linked with the minus sign over in this expression, so this is also a term. So how many terms are there in this algebraic expression? There are 3 terms in this expression. You will write the answer on your copy in this way, like there are 3 terms in the expression: 2x plus 3y divided by 4x minus 5x into 8y. So this is the answer of how many terms are there in this expression. This is the answer of this part of the question. And another part is what are they? We have to tell what are the terms over here. So the terms are 2x. One term is 2x here, and another term is 3y divided by 4x. This is another term, and uh, third term is here 5x into 8y. So 5x into 8y is another term in this expression. So in the question number 3, answer will be written like this. I hope you are clear about it. Now we are going to understand what is coefficients. So the definition is when a number is attached with a variable in a single term expression as a multiplier, that multiplier is called the numerical coefficient or coefficient of the expression. So we can understand with an example here. Here you can say 5x. So 5x is a number. A number is attached with a variable. So x is a variable here. So 5 is a number, x is a variable. So this 5 is attached with this variable as a multiplier. So this 5 is called the coefficient of this variable. So what is the variable here? Variable is x, and what is the number is attached with that variable as a multiplier? The number is 5. So this 5 is the coefficient of the variable x. So the coefficient of x is 5. Here another example, 7y. 7y is the variable in this expression, and 7 is the number that is attached with that variable, that is y, as a multiplier. So here the coefficient of y is 7. And here in this example you can see there are 2 variables that are x and y. So what is the coefficient of x and y? Xy here. So which number is attached with these variables xy? So the number is 6. So the coefficient of xy is 6. Here a is a variable. So what is the coefficient of a? The number is attached with a is 3. So 3 is the coefficient of a. And here you notice carefully in this example you can see here only x. So what is the coefficient of x is here? We know if any number is multiplied with 1, we get that number, or we get that number itself. So here x, that means 1, if we multiply x with 1, we will get x. So the coefficient of x is 1 because here 1 is multiplied with x. That's why the product was shown here. The product was shown here as x. So the coefficient of x is 1. here another we have two kinds of coefficients, like in our previous slide we have seen the numbers are attached with variables, and here another kind of coefficients you can see when a letter symbol is attached with variable as multiplier, that multiplier is called the letter coefficient of the expression. So letter symbol is attached with variable. Here in your question there will be clear instruction which variables coefficient you have to find out. So here I want to know what is the coefficient of x. So coefficient of x is, you can see here, a is the letter, is the alphabet a. This letter is attached with x. So what will be the coefficient of x? So the coefficient of x will be a. Here is another example, by. I want to know what is the coefficient of y. So b is a letter that is attached with y as a multiplier. So coefficient of y is b. Well, another example is mz. So I want to know what is the coefficient of z in this expression. So m is a letter that is attached or linked with z as a multiplier. So this m is the coefficient of z. And here 3x plus by. So coefficient of x, here you can see 3 is attached with x. That means this is a number. So coefficient of x is 3, and here in by coefficient of y is b, because question asks to find the coefficient of y. So the coefficient of y will be b. So I hope you have understand the coefficient. What we have find here, that coefficients are of two kinds. One is number coefficient and another is letter coefficient. So these two kinds of coefficients are there in algebra. Okay, here are some examples to find the coefficient of one number. Example is 7xy, two number 3 by 2 ab, two number question is 3 by 2 ab, three number question is axy, and four number question is minus xyz. So let's find out the coefficients here. Here what is the coefficient of x, y? So you can see 7, a number that is attached with x, y here. So the coefficient of x, y is 7. And here in the question number 2, 3 by 2 ab. So 3 by 2 is multiplied with ab. So the coefficient of ab is 3 by 2. And here axy, what is the coefficient of axy? You know that if any number is multiplied by 1, we can get that number as a product. So 1 is multiplied with this axy. So coefficient of axy is 1. And question number 4 is, what is the coefficient of xyz? You can see here minus xyz. So minus 1 was multiplied with this xyz. That's why we get minus xyz as a product. So this minus 1 was multiplied with this xyz. So the coefficient of xyz is minus 1. What is the coefficient of xyz? That is minus 1. That's all for today. See you in the next class. Stay tuned with Dhaka's online school and stay at home, study more. Thank you very much.